You worked at the park?
I was a park ranger at the battlefield for 5 years.
Oh wow! And what do you do now?
I am a history instructor at Penn State Altoona.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
This was a big passion project for the man responsible for starting TCM in 1994, Jet Turn.
That is correct. It was filmed on the actual battleground in 1992, and it was intended to be a miniseries on TNT. And it had a short theatrical run, but its mainstream success was celebrated in 1994 when it aired on television.
How long was the Battle of Gettysburg?
The Battle of Gettysburg was 3 days, the first 3 days of July 1863. It's considered one of the pivotal turning points of the American Civil War. Robert E. Lee hoped that the campaign into Pennsylvania would be a sort of a bargaining chip that might sort of weaken the morale of the northern people to continue the war. And ultimately, it backfired, and there's multiple fronts to the war. And it's often considered by historians to be the beginning of the end for the hopes of Confederate victory.
When I was doing some research on Gettysburg, I was struck by a quote from Jeff Daniels, who I think is particularly good in this. What's the name of his character?
Joshua Chamberlain.
Real person?
It was a commander from the state of Maine.
Performed very heroically at Gettysburg and won the respect of his men. But he said, that he gets on the set to Gettysburg, and there are a bunch of reenactors there, of course, that were hired to be in the movie, and he thought, these guys are a little off, a little nuts, right? And he's sitting there in a t-shirt and jeans, right, before he has to work and drinking a Diet Coke, in his words. And every one of these reenactors would walk past him, and because he's playing an officer, they all called him sir, right? And he's like, no t-shirt. And he went from thinking they were crazy to developing a degree of respect for them and recognizing how serious it was to him.
Yeah. And I think that passion really shows in the film. I believe there are about 5,000 reenactors and extras that were used. And in my mind, that's one reason why the film has aged well, is because it's all practical effects. There's no CGI. It's all real people. It's all on the real landscape. And so there's a degree of authenticity that we see and that we don't see in a lot of other historical films.
Directed by Ronald F. Maxwell, who worked with Turner in getting this done, who pitched it to him.